It's a bit of a lazy day, so I've come down here. You may recognize this. This is the inlet to the pond. I finished this bridge just a little bit ago. I mean, there's not a nail there. I did some of it with my grandson and daughter for fun. But anyway, I came down here because I thought, you know, it's an opportunity to work some more on these Chinampas. You might recall that I talked about them earlier. I started them because this was nothing but pure muck, and I began to separate it into what you could walk on and what you couldn't. There's the water that's coming down through that I shut off that's not going on the hillside. That's the double-trunked shagbark hickory. And here now you can see, because of the pig's work really, you can see an old foundation that I've known about for a long time, but I didn't know what its purpose was, and I still don't. And this is that area that the pigs opened up about 2 months ago. That's a Dawn redwood tree. I've had you in there before. But anyway, the reason I'm here mostly is to show you before and after as I work on these Chinampas a little bit. The level of the water in the pond is down about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches right now. And it gives me a chance to work a little bit more easily at this. There's one of the channels sharpened up a little bit. The mud I make actually doesn't, it stays in place really. And here's the next one that I'll go to, so you can get an idea of a before and then an after. Oh, my hand's shaking a little bit from doing the shoveling. It wasn't fast, but it was a little bit heavy. So there, I've cleaned them out, raised the lands up a little bit, cleared the channels out a little bit, and created a new one here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Chinampas. And I may go over there to take a look at that one, but I may not, because I've got the pruning shears here. And I think I'm going to prune some more of these alders out and make it so I can get to that easier. There's that little holly. That was the most unkindest cut of all last year when I cut it off there. I think I don't know what I can do for it. Fortunately, it doesn't seem tasty to the pigs. Anyway, I'm going to go across the bridge, and I decided that yes, I will work on a couple Chinampas over there as well. I did some pruning to make it easier to get there. Even pruned back this barberry a little bit. Boy, that's something, that stuff. It's pretty, but problematic. And this hump right here was bulldozed into position, I'm sure. It was probably bulldozed right out of there. Probably right up into here. It's rocks. I mean, I've known about it since I was a little kid. And this is the new fence that I built this spring, so that I had to go the whole way around. The pigs can go the whole way around the pond now. They don't have to swim across it to get out. And here's another spot that I had started a Chinampa. Whew, once again, probably my hand's shaking a little bit. That's hard digging that muck up. The alders that I cut, the prunings, I laid them on top of the Chinampas, the dry part. And I decided to go ahead and start one here. That's the inlet of the pond. I'd like to dredge it too when I can get over there. That old willow tree, black willow, it's mostly dead anyway, so I'll cut those dead branches off and maybe make one more Chinampa right over there. Well, and who knows in that direction, but I'll have to figure out. See, it gets steeper there, and before long I'm over my knees in muck, so I got to be a little careful there. Sometimes I think I ought to put a rope on me, so at least when I sink, people would see the rope and they'd know where to pull the body out. All right, enough for now. Shaking camera, man.